At every port in each of the 6 countries we visit, we will have local entertainment. This young lady is Bulgaria's national champion on their national instrument, the gadolka. Vidin's main landmark, the Baba Vida fortress, was built in different historical periods from the 3rd to the 14th century. The main body of the fortress of that time is preserved even today, including the main turrets and bastions, as well as the inner surrounding wall that connects them. It is close to the borders with Serbia and Romania. A museum exhibition is set into the wall of the fortress. The items are basic daily use items, simple but most interesting. Baba Vida was built upon the ruins of an old Roman fortified watchpoint, here in a strategic bend of the Danube. This was once the most important fort in Bulgaria. There is a theatrical scene from a play to enjoy, with dramatic performances. The historical plot brings Bulgarian history to life among the unique scenery. The plot is fairly basic and predictable. A king, a queen, a bad guy, betrayal, and deception. It did not have a happy ending. About 30 miles southwest of the town of Vidin are unique rock formations. They form a formidable strip which is almost 20 miles long and 9 miles wide. Large fortresses were part of the defense of this important area and the fertile farmlands surrounding it. Belogradchik fortress was built among these difficult-to-access rocks when the Balkan Peninsula was in the borders of the Roman Empire. The Arch of Triumph, built in 1936, is a beautiful introduction to Bucharest, the capital and largest city of Romania. This historic cosmopolitan center is known for its belle-epic 19th century buildings, adding to its European flair. Wide tree-lined boulevards give testament to the city's former nickname, Little Paris of the East. The Parliament Palace, the world's largest palace, was built in the 1980s during the reign of the communist dictator. Currently the largest building in Europe, the colossal palace houses both branches of the Romanian parliament. To say that the interior is vast is an understatement. It has 1,100 rooms and is 12 stories tall. Room after room astounds with 480 chandeliers, 3,500 tons of crystal, 2,200,000 square feet of woolen carpets, and yet parts of the building have not been completed. The building also boasts one of the largest convention centers in the world and is often used for international meetings and conferences. The Palace of Parliament presents one of the most extravagant and expensive building projects in history. A trip to visit the village museum gives us a chance to see how the other half lived. It was founded by royal decree in 1936 and is the largest open-air museum in Europe. The steep-roofed peasant homes, thatch barns, windmills, log cabins, and churches are from all regions of the country. All the many houses, barns, and items were carefully taken apart, shipped to the museum, and rebuilt in order to recreate the authentic village setting. The diverse display covers some 30 acres on the shores of Lake Herastra. It features a collection of 50 buildings and endless trappings. This represents the history and design of Romania's rural architecture and culture. Luncheon at a lakeside restaurant is a chance to sample delicious Romanian food and enjoy delightful entertainment. Pushing the Amadante are powerful Caterpillar engines, surprisingly quiet for their huge potential. The engine room is spotless and is testament to the care that is taken throughout the ship. Time spent cruising is a chance for an afternoon latte and perhaps a little reading. Cabins aboard the Amadante are elegant in design and contain all the amenities to make the voyage comfortable and relaxing. The galley is where the dinner magic takes place. The chef supervises a competent staff in preparing our delicious meals. Remember, leave room for dessert. Dinners are always an occasion, but served in a casual, relaxed setting. Our journey by ship is at an end as we head by motor coach through lush farmlands to the ancient capital of Bulgaria, Veliko Tarnovo. Tsarevets Hill was the citadel of the city. The construction of this northern Bulgarian stronghold was begun in the 12th century. With its capital here in Veliko Tarnovo, this fortress became the most important one in Bulgaria. The palace is located on the hill's highest central part and featured a throne room, a palace church, and a royal residential part. It encompassed almost 6,000 square yards. But today it has fallen by the way, and little is left. Below the fortress, the traditional market street winds through cobblestone walkways. Quaint shops, many with handmade items, line the pedestrian area. The different selection of items in this small area is impressive. The merchants are friendly and readily demonstrate their crafts. Plovdiv is the second largest city in Bulgaria and one of Europe's oldest. It literally has layers of history, with Roman ruins, Ottoman mosque, and sites dating to the 5th century BC. It has one of the area's most attractive and vibrant town centers, with shops and cafes lining the busy pedestrian zone. The ruins of a 2nd century Roman theater are situated in the city center of Plovdiv. The theater was built with around 7,000 seats under the orders of the Roman Emperor Trajan and is one of the many surviving Roman constructions in Bulgaria today. Tonight's dinner at a local restaurant is special. The food is plentiful and delicious, and the atmosphere an appealing touch of Bulgaria's traditional countryside dining. The entertainment tonight is not only traditional, it is vibrant, and the dancers exceptionally talented. You'll see all of this and more on an AmaWaterways River Cruise.